Right, welcome everybody that's joining us live wherever you are right now. Excited to come live again with you today. As always, we love to bring people that are doing amazing things that we can learn from, be inspired. And as you know, we help authors to get their books out. We help you get your story, your testimony, your message out into the world. And I'm excited that we've got an author today that we're going to talk about and talk with so we can just hear about her latest book that has only just been published. Remember, if you are interested, you feel led to get your book out, get in touch with us, Opulent Books. We are happy to help you get your book out into the world. Just go to opulentbooks.net where you can schedule a consultation, and we'll be very happy to help you get your books out. So wherever you are, please share this live, share this video, and just let us know where you're watching us from in the comments. And without taking too much time, I want to introduce our latest author, Petra Aralanov. Thank you for joining us today. She is the author of Grace, Choosing Kindness Every Day. All right, this is an amazing book for children, and I'm excited that we are able to talk about this project and also talk to the author. How are you doing today, Miss New Author?
Wow. Well, thank you for the nice introduction, Joe. I mean, when you mentioned author, I was like, wow, definitely did not see this coming, but it's something that I've been going through, my spiritual journey with God, and He did tell me we would get to this place.
Mhm.
So it's been an amazing journey, and wow, yeah, we've got lots to discuss.
That's good.
But yeah,
Well, let me say a big
it's been
congratulations.
amazing.
Yeah, it's not easy, but you
Thank you
did
so
it,
much.
and a big congratulations to you for your persistence, obedience as well. I believe that doing things of this nature also requires a lot of obedience to God and just submitting
Yeah.
to God's will, of which
Mm.
you did. So this is amazing. So who's Petra? Tell us just a little bit about yourself, and then we can proceed.
Yeah, so Petra, basically, I was born in Seychelles, and my whole family is there. We I came over here when I was 17, and I came to study. I went to college and then university, and then with my husband. So and now I'm going to be 39. So actually, sorry, I'm already 39. So I spend most of my time in the UK,
Mhm.
more than in my country as well, in Seychelles. So yeah, come from a family of three brothers. But I come from an even bigger family of eight, eight uncles. Sorry, seven girls and one boy. So
Mhm.
seven aunties and one uncle. So yeah, it's you can imagine the family's so big, so
A
big.
big family.
Um, yeah, so many cousins. It's just crazy, but yeah, it's fun. It's
That's
fun.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, Petra is all is come from afar from Seychelles.
Yeah.
Have ended up in the UK, and I believe that it was all in God's plan for me to
Yes.
meet my husband here. And my husband is actually from Russia. He was born in
Mhm.
Russia, but he actually made his way to the UK so that we can meet. So
Wow.
it's beautiful. And how we met it's this whole different story, but it's
Yeah.
basically his job. Just to cut it very short, his job sent him on a professional training course, and my
Uh-huh.
university sent me on the same professional training course. So I had to be on a specific
Course.
course at uni. I was on a bachelor, but they upgraded me to a master so that I can actually go on to that course. So
Yeah.
everything was planned out that way, so I can meet my husband there. Um, and then, of course, everything the ball got rolling, and then we got married and been here. We have a son as well. So yeah, it's we both come from a long way to end
Yeah,
up
that's good.
here. Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant testimonies to story to hear. So let's talk about the. I want to focus on the on your book and the writing and how did this all come about? How did you get to this
Yeah.
point? Mm.
Well, the book, it's interesting. I'm just gonna go back a little bit. So art school, like languages was not my strength. And prior to my, spiritual journey, I've always kind of like hated reading books. And I never understood why. I just hated reading books. Like it was never something like a hobby for me. Um, but then, I got onto my spiritual journey and God told me, I will use the very same thing that you thought you couldn't do, and I'm gonna get you to do it. And I was like, wow. So he told me, you're gonna write a book. And I was like, but I've never written a book. I don't even know where to start. But he told me, I'm gonna give you the resources, right? So Joe, on my spiritual journey, you know how when you're, going about your day and God actually sends the right video for you to see at any point in your life, whatever you need, he will send the right video. You're going to see it in that instance. And guess what? I saw you online on YouTube. So
On
I
YouTube,
followed you.
okay.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah. So I followed you. We were doing the prayers. And then in one of your session, you were saying, if you want to write a book, contact me on this, these are the details. And I was like, oh, wow. So God did say he was going to give me, make a way for me. So then I kind of pondered with it because the thing is, I was thinking, okay. And then one night I sat down and I wrote about 80% of this book, which I didn't know the Holy Spirit was in me. I didn't know what I was doing. I just sat down and I wrote the book. I didn't even have the front page, but the idea in me was kindness. This was in my mind, kindness. Show something of compassion. I didn't even know the title of the book was going to be Grace at that point, right? So I wrote the book in one sitting, 80% of it in one sitting. Then I kind of pondered on it because I was like, well, how am I going to put everything together? Like, still kind of doubting myself, right? And then suddenly grace came to my
Yeah,
mind,
which is the
grace,
title of the book.
which is the title of the book. And I was like, grace, oh wow, that's powerful. And then my mom was here on holiday. We were sitting down in Costa, and my niece picks up a phone. Somebody was ringing her, and that person on the other line of the phone said, I've just had a kid called Grace. The name is Grace. And I was like, the name is Grace? Grace. And I was like, that's it. Confirmation.
Confirmation.
Confirmation. That was my confirmation. The title of the book was going to be Grace. I was like, wow, this is a powerful start already.
That's
And then the
good.
second thing, yeah, the second thing is I had to get an image. God said, I need to set an image, which is going to be the front page of Grace, right? So I was just like, going on the internet trying to find, like a good AI kind of image generator, right? And I didn't know where to start. I was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a picture of one of my nieces because I had no idea where to start. It's like, it's God telling me that. Take a picture of one of your nieces, upload it on the website, and it will give you an AI version of that. And as soon as I launched that, I created, the site created it for me. And I was like, oh my God, this is grace. This is grace. Like, when you see something, you just know it.
Yeah,
You don't have to,
it's
you don't
almost
have to
like
look
he's
anywhere
always
else.
existed.
It's like this has been waiting for me. And that's
Yeah,
truth. And that's the truth. This has been
right,
waiting for me. It was just not my time yet, but now it's the
right.
time. So this has been waiting for me. And I was like, wow, second stage. Like, so I have a name, Grace. I have the picture, and that was like motivation for me to keep going. I just looked at the
Wow.
picture and I knew what the whole book was going to be about.
Mm-hmm.
And and that was my main thing. That's why we kind of, when I spoke to you, I said, I like that picture, to start off with
Yeah,
that picture,
because
and
you
then
had
we
the picture
generate
already in mind. Yes.
exactly. Yeah, so we had all the picture.
Wow.
I mean, not all the picture. I had the front page picture, but I was hesitating when you told me about illustrations. I was like, oh, I've never done a book, so I don't know how to generate the pictures, illustrations for them to flow. So I remember you told me get some ideas together, and then I sent you that. But I knew that it wasn't something that is not my strength, so I didn't know. But God spoke through you as well to tell you, okay, we're gonna get something together here, and we're gonna make something work out for the illustrations. That's how I felt. Because when you came back to me and you gave me a list of, you gave me like the first draft, I was like, wow, spot on. This it flows because my pictures were not flowing because I didn't have it's not something that I've
Wow.
ever done before. So when you came back with the list of illustrations that was aligned with the front page of Grace,
Yeah,
I was
then that
like,
did
it's a done
it.
deal.
That
It's
was
a done
it.
deal. I forgot to mention as well, just a little thing. Do you remember we had booked the first meeting for me to speak to you about the book, the very
Yeah,
first meeting. But I forgot about that first meeting.
right.
I think it was the resistance trying to stop me from doing it. Right? I totally
Right.
forgot
I
about it.
can't remember that. Okay.
Yeah, I totally forgot about the meeting, and I sent you a sort of an apology, and I said, I'm so sorry, I forgot about the meeting. So I created another
Meeting.
request to another
Yeah.
meeting, yeah. And I created the meeting. Guess what? After God spoke to me about, God actually sent me your name, right? And you know how God speaks to me? Through number plates.
Wow.
God,
Okay.
through the cars, number plates, the
Yeah.
last 3 digits. God speaks to me in various ways, but this is the main key way that He sends me messages. And there was a car in front of me that said, Joe, your name, Joe, the last 3 digits,
Wow.
Joe. And I was like, I forgot the meeting. That's how I remember. I forgot your meeting. And he reminded me that you have a meeting. So
Yeah.
that's immediately, that's when I went back. And, I went through the whole thing. So he knew that I forgot, and he's reminding me. I completely forgot about it. I don't know what was going on at that time, but I completely forgot. So he reminded me to go back to say, Joe, you forgot, Joe, go back to God.
Yeah. You had the meeting.
Yeah, so I had the second meeting, and then everything just got,
It
things
just
got
fell into
rolling like that.
place.
Everything. Sorry, I had to step back because this was an important point I forgot to mention. So, from then on, so you got the illustrations, and then we worked together to make things happen.
Yeah.
Like you said, to make the dream come alive, to make Grace come alive, to make the book
That's
come
right.
alive. And wow, it's just it was an amazing journey, Joe. I thank you with all my heart because
Yeah.
you basically made it come true. It's
Amen.
yeah, it's it's
No, we
something
are
that
happy, you know. It's all
yeah,
about partnership, you know, because
yeah,
we all have different skill sets and talents
yeah,
and giftings. So I
yeah,
feel like if everybody does what they're good at, you are the
yeah,
you got the inspiration, you have the storyline and the words that will make an
yeah,
impact. I
yeah,
also, have had our illustrator that was
mhm,
able to generate those images and get those images done.
yeah,
Then I just directed the project and just fine tuned and things like that. And it's like
yeah,
everybody just coming together. It's just
yeah,
amazing what can happen when we work together. And yeah, a big congratulations. Was a pleasure to work with you. Really, it's just a breeze, and it was
likewise.
a very uh, quick project because everybody
Mm,
knew what they wanted. You were clear on what you wanted, and you already
mm,
had most of the work done. So
mhm.
we just had to put it together, which was amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely amazing experience.
that's so good.
Yeah,
So
thank
so
you.
so let's talk about okay. The book is available on Amazon. Grace, Choosing Kindness Every Day, guys. You can go into Amazon. You can get the
Yeah,
book. It's available right now as we speak, particularly for children. I would say from birth all the way till, would you say, 7?
yeah, I was thinking 6, 7 as well. 6, 7,
Yeah,
like
somewhere
yeah,
there. All the
yeah,
way from birth to ages 6, 7, thereabouts, will really
yeah,
benefit from this book.
yeah,
Uh, it tells a little story of a little girl called Grace, hence the title of the book, Grace. So
yeah,
go into Amazon, grab your copy, buy some of these books for as a gift if you have got nieces, nephews, children, grandchildren that you know. This book talks about being kind, kindness, and I think it will really shape young minds and inspire people. So you are now an author, published author. Congratulations. How does it feel?
Well, like I said, I think I'm still living the dream, yeah, sleeping, and it's just woke up and think, oh wow, yeah.
Yes. Still trying to adjust.
Yeah, exactly. Still trying to
That's
adjust,
good.
but
Yeah.
God keeps His promises. He's so
God is good.
faithful.
Yeah.
He's so
So in
faithful.
terms of your just the how long did you have this idea to get a book out? The reason I ask was there'll be people that are listening to us right now who have a dream in their hearts. They've got something in their hearts that they want to do, but many times they give up because of challenges and issues and things like that. Can you speak a little bit into that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think in total, probably just trying to think. So God told me that, you're gonna write a book. So yeah, it took about maybe a week and a half, something like that. I know my one, it sounds fairly quick. Um, but I think when you're dealing with books, I know sometimes you feel like in my case, coming from my case, I never used to like books. Like I said, I never used to like
Yeah.
reading. But if God is putting something in your head, in your mind, telling you that you can do it, even though you
Yeah.
can't, no,
Yeah.
100% trust Him on that. I'm a live example.
Yeah. Just
I'm a live
trust the
example.
process. Trust him.
You need to trust the process because He will organize the right people to work with you with the right resources that they need, and He will
Yeah.
get it done. So don't think about your weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think about your weaknesses. Don't focus on your weaknesses. Focus on what He's telling you to do, because there's a reason behind it. It's
Mm-hmm.
a feel good thing as well. God is good. So He's always trying to push you in a direction of, goodness, kindness, compassion, grace, all these good words. So you're in good hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, He's the driver, you're the passenger. You just keep
Yes.
going.
That's
You
right.
just keep going. Follow Him. Just don't focus. I would say don't focus on your weaknesses, because that's what initially, I'll be honest, initially I was kind of like doubting, because I thought, okay, but
Am
where
I
I'm
good
coming
enough?
from, yeah, where
Yeah.
I'm coming from, this is not, it's not me. I don't.
Yeah.
So actually it was this kind of resistance prior to me, my going on my journey with God, that was stopping me from doing something that actually I can do, right? But when you listen to God and He guides you and you trust Him,
Mm.
He
Yeah.
will tell you 100%, just leave it in my hands.
That's good.
I will make it as easy as possible for you. I will make it as easy as possible for you. And you'll be able to do the very same thing that you thought that you couldn't do before.
Mm.
So it's not about the time, how long it takes, but you just need to focus on what God is telling you about that project and focus
That's
on
right.
that only. That's it. And it'll be done. If He
Yes.
tells it's going to be done, it's going to be done.
Yes.
That's all you need to worry about. Well, it's not even a worry. It's like, you just, because, God
Just
is
let it
running the show.
put it in his
Just let it
hands.
flow. Just
Yeah.
let it flow. Just let it flow. So, because some people might, maybe they might have been better, in English, speaking English, writing books, maybe reading books even, and they still doubt that they can't do it. But just know that I come from the very beginning. I didn't have anything,
Yeah.
if you like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I didn't have any experience in book, and I didn't even like books.
Yeah.
So just take my example and just know that anything is possible with God.
God can use anyone. Yes.
Anyone. And He
Yeah.
likes to use the one that says, I can't do it.
Yeah.
He's not going to say, oh, I'm going to pick that one
So
that says I can do everything. He says, I
mhm.
can.
So
You know what I
why
mean?
why why did you write a children's book? Why children's book?
Um, to be fair, it's not something that I knew why myself. It was the topic that kind of paved the way through. It
Okay.
wasn't about the age for me.
No.
It was the topic. And
The
the topic,
topic.
what I wanted to make a difference. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So you can make a
And
difference to young
yeah,
people in the topic of kindness and all of that
Yes, and what
as they
better
grow.
way to start? The best thing is to start when they're really small, because you're not going to start, when they've, made up their mind and they're thinking, okay, it's harder to change their mind when they're,
Yes.
bigger adults and stuff. But if you start when they're small, then they pick up on that, and then they go to school, they pass it on, then all the kids can get on, can actually pick it up as well. And it just makes it makes the world a better place, if your kids are all growing up with this kind of, like mind frame.
Yes.
It brings them closer to God, so it's there's so many good things, but starting from small is actually very important. I mean, now
Yeah.
I'm starting to see as well myself why God led me in that direction.
Yes.
You know
And
what I
your
mean? So I've
potential as well,
yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean,
that you
I've
can
got
do a
a
lot
4-year old.
more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got a 4-year-old who I basically, when I had the draft copy, I went through the book with him. He said, "Mommy, I really love it." Like, so I was testing it on him as well, like to see
Yeah,
how
that's
he
good.
reacts. He's 4 years old. Yeah, so it was a good feedback for me. So and I mean 4 years old actually, understanding this and this approach and actually believing it that
That's
the
good.
world is a better place if we actually have
Yes.
that kind of mind frame. It's good. But yeah, even with the baby, you start reading, the book with the baby will actually take on, because it's the energy as well. Everything is about
Yeah,
energy as
it's a
well. Do you know what
story.
I mean?
It takes you
It's a
in.
story. It takes
Yeah.
you in, but also the energy that comes out from it. It leaves you being in a positive state that you think, okay, it's love. And there's no other, once you have love, nothing else can affect, your life. That's it.
Yes.
So you know what I mean? So it's the energy as well that you get just by, just reading any book that's,
That's right.
about kindness, compassion. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's yeah, it's combination. I mean, by all means, adults can read it as well. They'll be reading it, if they're reading it to
Yeah.
the
And
young
get
ones,
inspired.
and get inspired.
Hmm.
Give it as gifts to people. Sometimes you wonder, what do I give to a person? As a gift, when the person has everything, and you think, well, a gift of kindness, a gift like that,
Yes.
any
Yes.
book, not just my book, I'm talking about in general here.
Yes.
Just make a difference in somebody's life.
In somebody's life. Yeah.
You know
That's
what
so
I
good.
mean? And yeah, so that's what I would say. That's the direction I would like
So
the book to go. Yeah.
that's good. So what
Yeah.
would you say to somebody out there? They also have a vision, a dream that they want to see accomplished. What words of encouragement would you give somebody out there?
Yeah, no, I would say go for it. Go for it 100%. I mean, what's the
Hmm.
worst that can happen? If you don't know until you try it.
Exactly.
So so if
What's the
the
worst
thing
thing
is,
that
if
can
if it's
happen?
exactly, if it's
Your dream will
something, if
come
it's
to your.
something,
The worst thing is that your
yeah,
dream will come alive.
exactly, yeah. I mean, once you try, then okay, well, I've tried. Wow, I didn't know this was possible. So I've gone past
Yeah.
that stage of, oh, is this possible or
Yeah.
not? So and the thing is, once you've gone to that stage as well, you realize, oh wow, it opens up another door for you. So you could
Yeah.
be literally writing even more. So I've got ideas as well to write even more books now, Joe. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's an opening for me, and I
It's an open
never
door
thought I
because
would get to it.
you've seen the
Exactly.
process, you've seen how it can
Exactly.
how
Yeah.
it can happen,
Yeah.
and then maybe this is a new
Yeah.
calling, as a kid's
Exactly. A new
author,
calling.
and
Yeah.
just going for it.
Yeah. 100%. Once that door is open, you're
It's
meant to be
open.
through. You're meant to be
Yeah,
going through that door, and nobody can shut it. If you're meant to be going through that door, nobody can shut it.
that's
If a
right.
door is opened by God, nobody can shut it. So
Amen.
100%, just go through that door. He's leading you through that door. Go through that door, and
That's good.
thank him even before you finish. Before you pass the door.
Yes, because it's already done.
Like, it's already done. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
It's sealed. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, 100%.
So, I mean, it's been an honor to chat and to also to work with you. It's been amazing.
Likewise.
We accomplished this together, and so proud
Mm,
of you. And just
thank you.
believing that the book will touch many people and will be a
I
blessing
hope
to
so.
many. How was your?
Yeah.
What would you say your experience was working with Opulent Books?
Oh, it's been fabulous. Things like you
Mhm.
said went very quickly. I feel like you said, everybody knew what they were meant to do, if you like, in the whole
Mhm.
scenario. And when you would send me suggestion, I was like, oh, spot on. Like you knew, even that you sent me a suggestion, but you knew that one of this is going to be good in there, and I picked
Mhm.
it. I mean, you could have sent me the wrong. That's what I'm saying. You could have sent me the wrong suggestion, but everything you sent me, there was something that I liked in it, which means that your thing as well. It's your area. You've had plenty of expertise in that area. So and that's why God sent me to you.
Mhm.
That's why God sent me to you. So I would
Wow.
say to everybody, just go with Joe. That actually rhymes.
Mhm.
Go with Joe. So I would say go with Joe. If he's so supportive, he's so helpful. Everything was done very quickly. We just got on with it, got things done as quickly as
Mhm.
possible. Yeah, I had you on
That's
WhatsApp.
great.
We yeah, even if I was traveling, I went somewhere else, we were still talking and getting the ball
Mhm.
rolling. So, once you're on a mission to do that, we do it together, we get it done, sorted in the best possible way. And I'll say thank you
Amazing.
again, Joe. Thank you again for
You're
all your
welcome,
help.
Petra. Thank you so much. This is Petra, the author of Grace Choosing Kindness Every Day. The book is available on Amazon. So go get your copy for your children, your young children, nieces, nephews. It's a book about kindness, amazing children's storybook that is available. So, guys, go grab your copy. And again, a big congratulations to you, Petra. We're looking
Thank
forward to
you so much.
many more works ahead for
Yeah.
you, and also
Mm,
great success with this book which is your first book anyway. So big
mm.
congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Gonna just say thank you to God as well for, this encounter, us
Yes,
working
yes,
together, this whole thing, and that we made the book come alive. So I'd say thank you to
yes.
God, for
We
for
thank
bringing
God.
us together, for showing me the light, where to go, where to find you, Joe. So
Yes,
I say
yes.
glory to God. Yeah,
That's
he's so
good.
good. He's so good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. And thanks to everybody listening to us. Just type a big congratulations in the comments as we celebrate Petra, who has just released her first book. Absolutely amazing. Of course, don't forget to go to Amazon, grab a copy. Grace Choosing Kindness Every Day. Uh, just out, fresh, and ready for you to purchase and gift it to somebody, and all of those things. And of course, if you have a dream to get your book out, we are here and available to help you. Reach out to us, opulentbooks.net. Schedule a free consultation. Let's talk to you about your idea and let's see if we can help you. And again, thank you, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. And again, thanks to my guest today, Petra. God bless everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.